Hey guys, today's gonna be a slightly less comedic one. Yeah. With my freshman year of high school ending like last week, I've had to recently sit down and think about the fact that I'm growing up. I'm one of those people that generally has a Peter Pan mentality about life. A huge part of me just doesn't want to grow up. As I've experienced in my almost 16 years of life, growing up tends to just lead to stress and emotional pain. I guess I'm just not ready for all the pressure to make something of my life. Something that people will actually be proud of. Because generally, what I think about in terms of future, like what I want to do with my life, people generally say is not practical or it's just not likely to happen. I need to come up with something more realistic. Okay. Even with all these sort of reservations towards growing up, I have to admit there are some good things about it that I'll actually enjoy. I mean, people are slowly starting to take me more seriously instead of thinking I'm just a stupid little kid. Like, people that are friends with my older sister, they used to look at me with the, they used to look at me like I was a little kid. Cause it's like, oh, it's Rebecca's little sister. Yay. But now, like, some of the people that are friends with my sister, I'm friends with them too. And I'm also friends with people that aren't necessarily friends with my sister, but are my sister's age. Cause like, the thing with me and my sister is like, we're not that far apart in age. We're only like a year and 7 months apart in age. Because she was born February 21st, 1998. I was born September 21st, 1999. But, like, how much that age difference appears to other people depends on what age we're currently at. It's like when Rebecca was a freshman in high school and I was a seventh grader, even though we were still the same distance apart in age that we are now, her about to be a senior and me about to be a sophomore. The fact that she was in high school and I was in middle school made it appear like the age difference between us was farther than it actually was. Just like since me and her are both in high school now, like we appear closer in age than we used to appear to be. Sorry, I had ice cream. Oh my god, that was so unclassy. But yeah, people are starting to take me more seriously as I grow up and, not think of me as just Rebecca's younger sibling. And, like, I mean, this is sort of a win lose kind of thing, but getting into relationships with people feels nice until it ends, obviously, but while you're in that relationship, it feels nice. In, like, like earlier in this year, like January, well, early in January, and like, the December and November beforehand, I felt genuinely happy because I was in a, like, this is not me saying you need to be in a relationship to feel happy, because there are moments of happiness even when I'm not in a relationship, but like, I felt happy while I was in that relationship more than I generally felt happy, because I mean, like, I had somebody that seemed to care about me. That's the thing with relationships as you grow up. It's like people seem to care about you more and it makes you happy. Does it end? Like, sure, when it ends, you feel like utter shit, but while it's happening, it's like the best feeling on earth. And I mean, another good aspect of growing up, it's like you get more freedom from your parents, depending on who you are, because I know some people's parents are just, oof. I mean, my wife, not my actual wife or girlfriend or whatever, like my best friend, might as well be my wife. Her parents are really strict. It's like she like really can't do much of anything in terms of freedom. Like school's pretty much the only freedom she really gets. It's like in my case though, my mom and dad aren't that strict. It's like I can dye my hair a lot, I can cut it really short, I can wear more black. Like I don't get straight up bitch slapped if I cuss in front of them. Like, just generally more freedom. And oh hi, you should have been down here like 3 minutes ago because I'm talking about growing up and I used you and me as like an example. Like people starting to take me more seriously because like since we're both in high school now, I don't seem as young compared to you as I used to. Like I'm actually friends with some of your friends now because they think of me as more than your little sister. You should have been down here like 3 minutes ago, man. My sister, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah. And it's like, even though it can be a bit stressful at times, it's like planning your future can be kind of fun. It's like, in about 3 years after I graduate high school, like, me and my wifey, who I mentioned earlier, like, we plan on getting a place. Like, we plan on being roommates. And, like, we plan on, like, saving up our money to, like, move out of whatever apartment or whatever we might get stuck in. And, like, straight up, like, getting, like, a nice, like, house or whatever. In my case, I want to save up money to get, like, a studio for, like, my art and music and stuff, but we'll get we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's like it's kind of hard, and it's like and like when thinking about it in a serious note, it's not as easy as you think. Because I mean, when having an apartment, like you gotta and like trying to save money for something special, you gotta take out money from what you're saving to pay rent, to get groceries so that y'all don't starve to death, and if you actually have a career or whatever, to go to college. So yeah, and it's like, what? No, I'm not feeling your booty, and I don't want to feel your booty. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. No, I'm really not. Sisters, man, sisters. And it's like, I kind of know what I plan on happening in my life, but there's no way for me to know for sure what will happen. That's the thing. It's like, that's the thing that stresses me out about growing up. It's like, I have no idea what will happen in my future. It's like, I think that's why I don't like growing up, because I don't like not knowing what's going to happen to me and like not being able to ask anyone for clarity about what's going to happen to me. Yeah, just some food for thought as I'm going through high school. 1 year down, 3 to go. Yeah. Let's hope I actually live to get that apartment with Mackenzie. Bye, guys.